Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Let's get back in the Halloween spirit. I did a Halloween video yesterday. We have another one today, and that's because Gourmande Girls has teamed up with Angela, aka Doodles by the Bunny, to bring us this haunted palette. Look at those cute little ghosts on there. And then when we open up what's inside, OMG, this is going to be a 14 pan color story. This is going to have 8 mattes, 1 satin, and 5 shimmer shadows, some of which are duo and multi-chromes. I'm really excited to dive into this palette. This palette was kindly sent to me in PR by Christina, the owner of Gourmande Girls. Thank you so much, Christina, for sending this my way, and congratulations once again to Angela on this beautiful collaboration with Gourmande Girls. Now, this palette will be available on September 15th. Not exactly sure of the time that it's going to be available, but I'll put that in the description box. It's going to retail for $54.99, and my affiliate code Steff will save you 10% off of your order. I'll be creating 3 looks with this gorgeous haunted palette, and we'll see if this is going to be worth your time and your money. Judging by the cover art and the color story, you might need to add this one to your list. I'm also going to compare it to some other Gourmande Girls palettes from last year, also from this year. That way you can kind of help make a good buying decision in case you have those other palettes already. We'll take care of that in the review portion of this video. If it is your first time here, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steff, and I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I also do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, which is what you're getting today. I do makeup ranking videos, haul videos, you name it. We just have such a great time talking about makeup here, and if that sounds like somewhere you want to be and something you want to see on a daily basis, do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Gourmande Girls, or you just love spooky season, Halloween makeup, be sure to give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, I will have all of the items that I'm using in today's video linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Let's dive into the haunted palette. If you guys want to see how this palette is gonna perform, keep on watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyelids with the Bella Beaute Bar eyeshadow primer. Where are we going to start? Okay, so I'm looking at this green, a little bit of grungy tones. I gotta start there. I just have to, guys. I have to. I'm addicted to green shadows. Let's go in first with this one. This one is called, oh gosh, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting. Cursed. And then the other one is called, what is that? Horrify. And I'm taking the shade Cursed on a BK Beauty 202 brush. I was going to say 212, but it's the 202. BK Beauty recently did a restock on some of their brushes and brush sets. I do have a code with them. It is a non-affiliate code. It's just for you to save, and it is Steff10. That will give you 10% off of your order over there at BK Beauty. And I do have like my affiliate link in the description box, so in case you want to shop, maybe pick up some new brushes. These are synthetic brushes, but they really perform well. I mean, as you guys have seen, I'm always using them. Okay, that is a beautiful green. I think this is true to its shade in the pan. Nice transition color. Now on a Refer 13, I'm going in with the shade Horrify. And I'm really going to focus this in the crease and use it to deepen up the outer corner. Loving that green. I think it's blending with the other shadow seamlessly. Now I'm going to use that same brush, and I think I'm going to pick up a little bit of the matte black that's in here, this shade, and really just focus that like right in here in this area. Same Refer 13. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I love the way this is turning out. Now we definitely have to go in with this beautiful like green yellowish shimmer. This one is called Unearthly. Yeah, Unearthly. I'm using a damp Morphe M709. Wow. Love it. Love it. Perfect pairing. Now, what do we want to do for the lower lash line? I was thinking of maybe this shade, but then purple looks really good with green. I think the purple. Let's do the purple. This one is called Bewitched. I'm using a Lunar Beauty #1 brush. I love purple and green together. I think it's such a beautiful color combo. I'm only gonna stop. I'm gonna stop right there. I think I want to do yellow for the inner corner. So let's go in with this yellow shade down here. This one is called Obsessed. I'm using my Game Beauty E08 brush. I am going to take care of the finishing touches off camera. I'll be right back to show you the completed look #1 with the Haunted palette. Okay, so here we go with look #1. I think we're off to a very, very good start. The mascara I'll be using in today's video is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. For eyeliner on the top lash line, I went in with my Rare Beauty eyeliner over here. For the lower waterline, I used 2 different eyeliners. Well, one of them was the lip liner. LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one is in the shade Blaze, and then also their Neon Shockwave eyeliner. This one, I need to get a new one. It kind of was losing its pigmentation a little bit. This one is in the shade Screamin. So I think this look turned out really good. I think green and purple, I mean, they're just a good color combination, but they're especially good around spooky season. So I knew this was definitely a look that I wanted to create going in with this palette. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look #2. For look #2, I think I am going to do a combination of these 2 matte shadows, and I'm going to start first with this one. This one is called Scare, and then the other one is called Supernatural. And I'm taking Scare on a BK A502, and I'm really going to just focus it on this inner half. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go in with Supernatural. Why am I seeing sparkles? Either my brush was dirty, which I don't think so, I just cleaned it. Or you know what, I think it's my little color switch. Oh, it never fails. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. We're going to do 2 different shades, but I'm going to start with this one first. And I'm taking the shade Apparition on a damp Morphe M124. That is a beautiful shade. Wow. Felt a little bit of fallout. Notice I'm leaving that inner corner free. We're going to do something else there. I'm going to go in next with this shade down here called Ghostly. And I'm using a damp Morphe M219. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so these are definitely like the duo and multi-chromes. It's always hard for me to tell like which ones are which. I love it, I love it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the darker shade, that maroon shade, out here to the outer corner. I feel like it needs just a little bit. This is the shade Supernatural. I'll take it up here as well. All right, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna go back in with this shade right here. This was the first one I used, and this one was called Scare. I'm taking Scare on a BK210. Now on that same brush, I'm going back in with the shade Ghostly, and I did spray the brush, and that is beautiful. This is the look I got the most fallout from. And it could be because of these specialty shadows, so you're probably going to want to use a glitter primer or something first. I love the way this look turned out. I am gonna pop off camera to take care of the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Alright, so here we go with the completed look number 2. I used the same everything that I did over here with the exception of the lower waterline, and I went in with a NYX Epic Wear eyeliner in the shade Saw a Ghost Pepper. How fitting. I think both of these looks turned out so well. All the shadows are blending together, just meshing together really well. I think so far it's a really cohesive color story, and I'm just loving everything. I'm gonna go take some pictures and then I'll be right back. I don't know, what look am I gonna remove? Gosh, do I have to remove this one? No, I can probably remove this one, and then we'll start creating the third and final look. All right, guys, we're on to look number 3. I need to use this shade and this shade. This is a satin. This is a satin. And that's it. I think I've used all the mattes. I need to use this green and then this shade right here. So we have some shades that we need to get through. I'm going to start actually with this satin shade, and then I'll work into the yellow, and then I might use the black maybe to deepen up the outer corner. We'll see. The first shade I'm going to go in with is called Spectral, and I'm going in with a Game Beauty E08. I'm just gonna put that, am I in focus? Yes. Put that in here. Actually, I think I'm gonna change brushes. Let me get, okay, this should be better. I'm using a BK 209. This is pretty. They called this shade a mixed matte. I told Christina it felt and looked like a satin, so that's what I was gonna call it. But the lab where they formulated called it a mixed matte. I think it looks pretty satin. It even looks like a soft, very soft shimmer, but I think it's pretty. We don't always see shades like this formula in a lot of palettes, so it's a nice addition. I'm going to use that same brush and go into that yellow orange shade. This one is called So Haunted. I'm going to work that through here. Ooh, I like that. I think I'm going to get my Rephr 13 to just blend out those edges a bit. Okay, now this is the Rephr 13. I'll just use it to blend a bit. You know, we could leave it like that. I don't necessarily need to add the black to it. I think that looks kind of cool. Really different color combination, that's for sure. Let's go with it. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. And before I add a shimmer, I'm going to go in with this green for the lower lash line. This one was called Horrify. And I'm taking that shade on a BK 210. And I'm just going to meet it up with this other shade here. Okay, so I only have one more shade I need to use, and it's this one right here. This one is called Jinxed. So I'm just going to pick that up with my finger. I'm just going to tap that right in here in the center. Oh, that's like the perfect little pop of color. Okay, guys, this is a real easy look to create, and it's not like Halloween look. I mean, this could be easily worn to work. I mean, I don't think it's like that. It's not deep, dark. It's not dramatic. It's really rather light. I like it. I think it's different. Let me add the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. All right, so here is the third and final look with the Haunted palette from Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny. I really like this look, the simplicity of it. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with another NYX Epic Wear liner, and this one is in the shade All Time Olive. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video. I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on the Haunted palette. I did get to use every single shade, and I'm going to show you some comparisons to some other Gourmande palettes that I have in my stash in case you feel like this is similar to something else. Don't worry, we'll cover all of it. Alright guys, so 14 shades later, 3 looks later. How cute is Haunted? It is cute, it is functional, it performs well, and I think it is such a beautiful color story going into fall for Halloween. This is definitely a year-round palette just because you have those pops of yellow in there and the green. A very versatile palette. I love the grungy green tones. I love that she gave us a matte black. The purple is perfection, and the beautiful duo and multi-chromes in here. I really liked this satin shadow, what they're calling a mixed matte. I think that was really cool. That is a really nice formula, and that is what I have right here on the inner corner. I just think it's a very, very cohesive palette. I want to quickly just swatch these two shades because these are the two yellow shades, and I know some of you might say, Steph, those look really similar. They're not. This one on my ring finger is a lot lighter, and this one has it's a little bit more opaque. It has a more like a touch of an orange to it, and that is the one that I have going on out here. So I think the palette for me is a winner. I think it's really cool. It's cute. The cover art, I of course am going to give it 2 thumbs up. This palette drops on September the 15th. Again, I'll have the time in the description box as soon as I find that out, but it will retail for $54.99. That is the typical price of these collab palettes from Gourmande girls, and of course you can take advantage of a 10% discount by using my affiliate code Steff at checkout. Now I have, and you guys will see this video go up tomorrow, I have their new Secret Grove palette. I believe this palette retails for like $28.99 or $29.99, less of course, you know, my affiliate code or somebody else's. But this is a really pretty fall color story. This is a predominantly all matte palette. You only get 2 shimmers in this palette, and I believe this one is like a duochrome or multi-chrome. So I want to just hold them up really quick. I don't know that they will bundle them together. I don't think so. I don't know how many palettes Christina has left of this one over here, Secret Grove, because this one was designed for the Ice Cream beauty box. So if you subscribe to that beauty box, then you got it already for this month. But if you don't, which I don't subscribe to any beauty boxes, Christina did send me this in PR, so thank you so much. But here they are next to each other. I mean, you know, you have a little bit of this, the yellow and the green that are very similar, but totally different. I actually think they make pretty companions for each other. And I will have 3 looks on Secret Grove go up tomorrow. Now, Nightshade was one of their most recent eyeshadow palettes. This launched in July or August of this year, I forget, but this is what it looks like. I thought that this was kind of just getting us ready for spooky season. I know some of you didn't, you told me, Steph, I don't see spooky with this one, but I kind of see it. I kind of see it a little bit. And this was also a collaboration palette with Angela from Doodles by the Bunny. And here they are. So let's see, put the mirror back. So this one right here is the new Haunted palette, and then this one over here, that one is the Nightshade palette. So you can see, yeah, there's a lot of similarities there. I'll leave it up to you. If you didn't pick up Nightshade, then maybe you're going to want to go with the Haunted palette, because I feel like you get some deeper tones in Haunted versus Nightshade. But, you know, the formula on both is really, really good. I mean, it's just, they're just beautiful palettes. Angela and Christina really know how to come together and just create these beautiful color stories for us. This was their first collab, and this was last year's Halloween release for Gourmande girls, and this is the Spooked palette, which I think is gonna go one more round like for this season, and then that's it. So if you've been wanting Spooked, I don't know if it's in stock or if there's a pre-order available or if there's going to be a bundle option available. That might be happening too, but here they are, totally different. So the Haunted palette, which is down here, is totally different from the Spooked palette from last year. You have the greens in there, but those greens are different. And I just think it's they're nice color stories. I feel like you get a little bit more cool shades with this one versus the Spooked palette. I feel like you have some more warmer tones, and then you have the hot pink in there as well, and this like blue purple duochrome, and some gold and copper duochromes in there as well. Very nice compliments. I believe they both retail for the same price. The cheapest out of all of them is going to be a Secret Grove at like $28.99 or $29.99. Less, of course, you know, affiliate codes, discounts, and all of that. So I liked it. I had a great time playing with the Haunted palette today. Now it's time for me to hear from you. Are you guys going to be shopping for Haunted on September the 15th? Is Haunted going to find its way into your stash? Sound off in the comments down below and let me know which look was your favorite. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.